Uh,
So I'm here with Draco. Draco, how old are you?
I'll be 28 in November.
28 in November. And are you originally from Arizona?
Yeah,
Are you homeless right now?
yeah, I'm homeless.
How long have you been homeless for?
Um, exactly a year actually. As the 19th of this month, a year.
How did you end up homeless?
Um, I started selling blues and I just kept moving up, moving up, and a lot of people got jealous. So 7 people set me up, kidnapped me, beat me, pistol whipped me till I had 10% of blood left in my body, and I never went back to the apartment. Never went back to get anything. Never even went back for a toothbrush. So I left everything. Came out here.
Damn, and do you mess with blues right now?
Yeah, I do.
How long have you been messing with the blues?
Um, about 10 months.
10 months.
Yeah.
How did you get introduced to them?
Um, right when I got out, I used to see people smoking on foils and shit, and I used to think it was like smoking heroin and shit, because I was doing that too back then. And then I noticed that they were perks, so I thought they were the real perks. And then I took one hit, and I realized it wasn't no real perk. And that second hit's what really got me hooked, to be honest.
So that's all it took, just 2 hits and you were done?
Yeah, for me, yeah, I got a real addictive personality,
Yeah.
and that's why I won't ever go to a casino. I won't even buy scratcher tickets because I know I'll be fucking hooked. I'll lose all my money. I ain't even got no money, you know what I mean? But what I do have, I'll lose it. So I don't even try and do that.
How was your childhood growing up, bro?
Um, some of my family members say it might be normal, but I think it was, I think it was okay. You know what I mean? But I just chose to go this route. So I could have been living, what is it, medium class or whatever it is, growing up and stuff like that. But I chose to be on the streets and be out here.
When you were growing up, were you involved in any gangs?
At first, no, I wanted to be. And then after a while, yeah.
How was that lifestyle?
Um, well, I still live the lifestyle, but I mean, I still represent it, but I don't go out banging it and I don't go out looking for trouble and shit, but trouble always finds me.
Yeah.
Just, but I try to do things for the right reasons now, and I try to lead by example as best as I can. Try not to be a hypocrite by telling everyone else, like, hey, why you banging for? That shit's played out. It ain't the same no more. It's washed out. All it's about is money and power now. Don't nobody care about you. But to each his own. Everybody has their own opinion. But I know my hood, we used to be 200-300 deep back in 2007, 2008. Now there's maybe 6 or 7 of us that'll still claim it.
Yeah.
So
Where is that out here?
yeah, it's on the west side, 23rd Avenue Indian School.
Okay. Oh, that's the hood right there.
Yeah, 2 Trey block.
Yeah. 23rd and Indian School. Just in case you guys don't know, is one of the worst areas out here in Phoenix. So you were telling me that you were locked up.
Yeah,
How long did you do?
14 years, 3 months, and 2 days.
Damn, that's a long time, bro.
It's too much. It's exactly a little, maybe a couple months over half my life.
How was it in there?
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it was fun, but that's when I was being a dumbass and trying to fucking prove myself to people that I don't give a fuck about. Didn't give a fuck about me and still don't. So sometimes it was serious, sometimes it was, sometimes it was scary, but you learn to live with it. You learn to adapt to your environment. So I pretty much try to learn how to become like a chameleon. You know, you
Yeah.
adapt to your environment wherever you're at. You learn to adapt and you learn to live with that, and that's how you start studying things, and you learn to read people's body language, to read people's vibes. You can read what they're thinking, looking at their eyes. You can do all kinds of stuff you got to learn. But I started at a young age. Before I even went to prison, I was already getting schooled by people, and that's because my dumb ass wanted to grow up too quick. And honestly, I used to say I don't have no regrets, but the things that I don't, or that I didn't have a chance to do, but thinking back on it, I do regret growing up too fast. I wish I would have spent my time as a kid being a kid.
So Draco, what do all those tattoos on your body mean?
First, on my forehead, that's my mom. She's always on my mind. She's been with me since day one.
What's it say?
Glenda.
Glenda.
Mm-hmm.
And
On my
what do you
neck.
have right here in your neck?
It's a cancer ribbon from my nana who passed away from cancer in 2009.
All right.
The cancer that she had, quite a few different ones. When she passed away, that's what my cancer starting to turn into. Little by little, it's starting to go to the same ones that she had.
Oh, so you have cancer, bro?
Yeah, I got spinal cancer and it traveled to my right lung.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Are you getting all that checked out or not?
No, actually, about a week and a half ago, I got hit by a car, and my gun flew to the right. My money and some other stuff flew to the left, and I flew straight up. And the lady said that she didn't ever think I was gonna come down and hit the ground because I was so high in the air. And so I called my ex-fiance to pick me up. She picked me up, took me to St. Joseph's Hospital. By the way, fuck St. Joseph's Hospital. They evaluated me. They weren't gentle, they were rough as fuck. I had all kinds of road rash all over me, picking out rocks out of my leg and shit like that everywhere.
So that just happened recently?
Yeah, about a week and a half ago. There's a broken bone in my leg right here. When I walk, I can feel it clicking. They said they did an x-ray, but they didn't do an x-ray. They did a CAT scan from my waist up, and that was it. And when we first went in there, my ex's brother, he told him, hey, he has cancer too, so be careful with him, take care of him. And the lady said, okay. And while I was in there, they're like, well, nothing's wrong with you, nothing's broken, but you do have a tumor on your spine. You know that, right? I said, yeah, I told you that when we first came in. And they're like, well, I don't know what to tell you about that. We don't treat that for right here. And I blacked out. Woke up a couple hours later, and the doctor lady was checking me up. And she woke me up, and I didn't know what was going on at first for a couple minutes. I just kept hearing a phone ringing, and she answered the phone, and it was my mom calling the hospital. I don't know how she got a hold of what room I was in or that extension, but thank you, Mom. And the lady asked me if I could read a line right there, what it said, and it was my name. So I said, yeah, I could read it. So she said, read it out loud. So I read my name out loud. She said, okay, sign this. I said, what is it? This is your release papers. You can go now. I was like, wow, like that? You ain't gonna give me any medicine, or you're not gonna treat my wounds or anything like that? My eye, it was split in 3 different spots. Like, I remember when I was riding, when I got hit, I fixed my bike again. I told the lady to get out of there because I didn't want her to get in trouble. She was like 70 or 80 years old. And so she left, and I left. I could see the ambulance and the cop cars coming. And while I was riding, I couldn't see anything from the right side. I thought that I lost my eye, or I thought something was wrong with my eye. And then I wiped my forehead, and I realized that my skin right here on my eyelid was flopped over, hanging over my eye. Yeah, like it was over my eye. Like, and I pulled up to the park, and I have a real good friend, Cynthia. She helped me out a lot, her and her boyfriend, and I thank you guys for that too. And I kept blacking in and out, and during that, there's some piece of shits that took advantage of that, and they stole my Rolex off my wrist. And
So you were out here with a Rolex, bro?
yeah, I had a Rolex.
And you're homeless?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Was it a real one?
Yeah.
Damn, how do you come up with a Rolex out here?
Doing what I do.
That's crazy, man. You're the first person that I came across that actually had something like that that's worth that much.
Yeah, everybody was tripping out on it. It was an Oyster Perpetual, and every third diamond was a real diamond. I looked it up. That watch was 15 racks. That was my way out of the hood.
Yeah.
And I was gone. So I got word last night. That was about almost 2 weeks ago. I got word last night. It's been sold 5 times. I know where it's at right now. I got 3 people watching it right now. It's been sold 3 times, right? Since last week. And guess what it was sold for? A couple pills.
Damn.
5 to 7
also,
pills.
There was somebody out here that took it.
I know who took it. And she knows that I know. But I don't believe in putting my hands on females.
Yeah.
So
that's good, man. Draco, so let's finish up with the tacas, bro.
Yeah, my
What
bad.
is this right here on your chest?
On my chest.
Yeah, what does that stand for? The IR.
The IR, that's my crew. It started as a graffiti crew and started banging it, but it's illest realest clique, illest realest gang.
And what about the one in the middle?
Here, that's an eternal war shield.
Okay.
It's a Shimali.
Does that stand for the same thing that it stands for in California?
It's a prison politics.
Okay, we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
What is your 23 stand for?
That's for my hood, West Side 23rd.
Okay, 23rd. And you got anything on your arms?
Yeah, just little shit.
And you got all the years that you did right here?
Oh, those are the first years that I went down.
Was that
I actually
juvenile
hit
hall
prison.
or was it?
No, that's the years that I actually hit prison, adult prison, the first years. That's the first tattoo I did myself. That's my Theo right there.
So you did it on yourself?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did part of these on him.
You got some good skills, bro.
Thank you. Wow,
Did you?
This looks like shit compared to what I do now. You're like a retard.
Oh, so you still have that talent?
I get down. Yeah, me, my dad, and my Theo, we all get down.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
And then you got the 602 on this side.
Yeah.
Representing.
Yup.
So.
And on my back, I got the Santa Muerte.
The Santa Muerte. That's what I was looking at. That you got on your.
My necklace.
For people that don't know what the Santa Muerte is, like, what is that?
She's the angel of death. Now, a lot of people get things misconstrued and like to believe all the blasphemy and everything that goes on and say that that's devil worshiping or that's brujeria. Well, it is brujeria, and she does answer good prayers, but she also answers evil prayers. That's what the scale on her, represents, the balance of good and evil. But all my prayers for when I was younger, praying to Jesus and all this other stuff, and then when I went to prison, praying to the 4 winds and everything, all my prayers were falling on deaf ears. And my first prayer I prayed to her for was answered in hours. Okay. And every prayer that I've asked for and that I prayed to her for has been answered. But if you make her a promise, you better come through with that promise. because she's not gonna fuck you over. She's gonna take a loved one from you. She's gonna either take a loved one from you or she's gonna do something even worse. And to be honest, I fucked up one time, didn't come through one time, and took someone I loved.
Draco, how did you get your nickname?
My nickname is Venge, and short for revenge, and I get it because I get my revenge on any motherfucker that does me dirty.
Okay.
I don't know when, they don't know when, I don't know how, they don't know how, but I get it somehow, some way, and they know it too.
The reason why I was using Draco is because I thought that you were, that's what
no,
your
that's
name was.
my name.
Okay.
No, Draco's my real name.
That's your real name?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a nickname like the
No,
like the Draco, like the gun.
no, it's a real name. My family's gun nuts. We love guns. My dad's side of the family's all rednecks.
Yeah, that's another question that I had, like about ethnicity. What race are you? Are you a Chicano?
I consider
what?
myself Raza Chicano. My mom, she's Spanish. She's Spanish, from Spain, and my dad is native and Irish, so
Oh, okay.
I'm mixed.
Oh, okay. Because like looking at you, you would probably think like
A lot of
he's
people think I'm a
you
white
know?
boy, so
Yeah.
it's a good thing whenever cops get called, because I know whenever they pull up and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're not a white boy. Never mind, wrong person." But
Is that really true though?
yeah,
Yeah.
it happens a lot. It just happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the like the tattoo teardrops right here? What do they mean?
I'd rather not talk about those.
Okay, fair enough. If we have any younger viewers, bro, and they're thinking about joining gangs or trying G or blues, what kind of advice would you give them?
Don't be stupid. Be smart. Treat yourself and don't cheat yourself. Because if you fuck with blues and with G, with Holly, you're just getting yourself into a game that you ain't ready for. You might think you're ready. You might think you're bad enough to smoke a pill. We'll see in about 3 months when you're about 90 pounds smoked out, asking people to clean their windows for some change. I don't do that shit. I don't put myself down to that level, but I'm no better than anybody else out here. But I don't beg people for change. My motto, closed mouth don't get fed, but begging ain't a hustle.
Yeah.
I'm not Willy Wonka. I don't own a sugarcoat factory. I don't sugarcoat shit for no one. I tell it how it is.
That's
A lot of people not respect it, but I got a lot of enemies because of it though, because I speak my mind and I'm very blunt about my shit.
And Draco, how has your perspective on gang life changed from when you were a teenager and you first joined the gangs? Because you joined gangs when you were a teenager, right?
Yeah.
To now that you're all grown up. How does that, your perspective change?
Changed a lot. At first it was what I lived for. I dedicated myself to it. I lived for it. I got it on my ring finger because I'm married to the game. But I still claim it. But I'll still ride for anybody in it and anybody that was in it. But it's not the life.
How many true loyal homies do you have out there?
Right now?
Yeah.
Homies or friends?
Homies from the hood.
Homies from the hood?
True loyal riders that have been there from day one.
From day one until right now, this second, maybe 5. I used to have hundreds, but when you go to prison, you do time, you're away from everybody, you come back, everything's changed. People have kids, some people grow up. A lot of my homies are dead. 2 of my little brothers are dead.
That's when you find out who your real friends are, right? When you go to prison.
You find out who your friends are when you go away, yeah. Your friends are always gonna be, your friends are gonna talk shit to you. Your friends are gonna do everything they can to help better you. They're gonna sit there, if you're out, smoked out, slumped out on the road, they're gonna fucking kick your ass, they're gonna beat the fuck out of you, and they're gonna take you home. That's a friend.
Yeah.
Because they're doing it out of love. They want you to change, they wanna help you. A homie, they're gonna wake you up and ask if you wanna smoke. But I used to have a lot of homies. I've got very few homies now. I don't trust anybody. Sometimes I don't even trust myself. But gang life, it's not what it is. It's not what it's all hyped up to be. But every gang's different. Every neighborhood's different. Every street corner's different. You got different calibers of people on every single block. So if you're on the right one, you never know. But to each his own. But I suggest that you don't do it. Just live your life as normal as you can. Work, go to school, help your mom.
Exactly. All right, Draco. Thank you for this interview, and are you okay with me using this for my YouTube channel?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
All right, homie. Thank you.
No problem, bro.